Okay, this is what I did yesterday. I'm about to pressure test it. I wanted to wait 24 hours for the glue to dry. I don't know if that's being overly cautious, but that's what I wanted to do. So I had to put a new faucet on. First off, this faucet was leaking. I put a anti backflow preventer here, a gravity something valve. Anyway, and I put a hose bib on that's got some tension on it. So in case this thing gets pulled in any direction, I don't want there to be any problems with this thing for a long time. I had one of these things once and they're awesome. So anyway, that's the little system I put together, brand new yesterday. This is going to be a constant pressure side, so this side will actually be on. And this constant pressure line is going to run here. I put this fitting on yesterday. You can see the blue. I got a little blue on the concrete too. Excellent job. And goes over here. Put another fitting in there. You can see I put some blue on there. I'll have to get some alcohol out here and clean that off because that just looks sloppy. And came over here to the valves. So this is a pressure regulator. This is a backflow prevention. This is the filter. And this is where it comes out into a splitter. Now this is going to be replaced with a timer, but that's where it comes out into the 4-port splitter. Then I ran the hose here. I have some compression fittings, and I don't think I'm going to change this line very much. So I went ahead and put compression fittings there. But I really prefer this is eventually I'm going to promote the growth here and just let this grow up. I really prefer these kind of fittings. I haven't buried any of this yet. I haven't pressure tested it. And the only part I'm really going to bury per se is this. This part right here will be buried because it goes across a walkway. But again, I want to pressure test it. So it goes from here underground. I dug under here last year just for this reason. Goes over here, comes out, and it goes over here, back that way. This is my compost pile. And let's see, it runs back here along the fence, as you can see, up along here. And then I've got an elbow there and just kind of dug it out there. Compost pile. I'm about to turn this stuff. I need the compost. I'm about to put in some broccoli, which is the reason I had to do this project this weekend, because I'm putting in broccoli next weekend. That's my project. So I came out here and you can see it's on top. The one that had the T on it is running right here, or the elbow on it is running here to a T. And the other T runs out here to a bed. And then this runs this way. I'm going to have broccoli in here and maybe garlic. I might have garlic in here too. I haven't decided. Broccoli is a mustard, so the deer should leave it alone. And then I think over here I might put some carrots or something in just to kind of fill in the gap. Carrots will grow from seed. They don't need a lot of water. So I'm going to be out here once a week anyway, checking on this stuff, so I could easily water some carrots. And this is all going to be buried under pine mulch. Hey, like there's quite a bit of pine mulch here. So you can see that just made a little pile. So this will be buried. I'm leaving it out in the sun today to get it to lay down. It's been coiled up, hey, so I want it to just kind of lay down the coil. And see, this is my other raised bed. This bed isn't quite raised up yet. I double dug it, but I haven't raised it yet. This is raised already. You can see the same one right here. Comes off to an elbow, then breaks off over here. This will eventually be extended. This bed is going to wrap around. It's actually going to go up this way. It's going to be right here. It's going to extend out, but I need a walkway there, so it's going to be broken up. So yeah, it's the irrigation I got, and this is going to be buried by pine mulch too. You can see there's quite a bit of pine mulch here, right? It's going to cover pretty easily but I just want it to lay out in the sun because this stuff's been coiled forever. This one's pretty loose already, but you know, one day out in the sun will loosen that right up. And this one here, I'm gonna water my trees with. So this was the other line that came out under. I just kind of dug under. You can see it goes off into a T. It goes off into a T because it's gonna water this right here. It's gonna water this Vitex, and I'm gonna have actually it run right here. It needs to be, they said drip line, and because this tree leans so far forward, I think the drip line is going to be watered pretty well right there, but I didn't see any tree roots right there. I stopped digging when I started finding tree roots, so I put in the bed as far as I could. I found 2 tree roots right here, so I stopped digging this way. So I think if I put the drip irrigation right here, I think it'll be fine. For this persimmon, this is a Texas persimmon and another Texas persimmon, and they're pretty old, pretty big fruit-bearing trees. They've never been watered, so I am going to start watering them. I'm going to create an arc around them somewhere. I didn't find roots from this persimmon tree down here. I didn't find roots when I was digging there. So I think if I water in an arc, kind of where I'm standing, and plus this bed's going to water. I did see some roots going in the bed. So I'm going to kind of do an arc right here for these 2 persimmons. Then I'm going to keep running it down here. This is a volunteer that will, I don't know if I'm going to leave it there or not. It's invasive, but whatever. It's trying to get out. And then I'm going to run it down here to these 2 big cedar elms. These trees are amazing. I love them, and I want to keep them healthy. So I'm going to run a line down here, and pretty much where the shade is right there, I'm going to create an arc. And the arc is going to run up by the fence over here so that this tree gets some, and it's going to run out this way so that this tree gets some too. So yeah, that's what's going on in my garden right now. Next week is, well actually, I'll come right back with a pressure test. Yeah, let's see how that works out.